must be happy. Oh, I'm gonna save it for the podcast because I'm gonna come in hot. I'm gonna come in hot about that
Oh,
goddamn poll.
I'm already recording, man. If you wanna start off.
We could. Oh, because I just wanted to say maybe for this one, I guess we'll start. No, let's just start. Let's just start. This is open. This is the open. Because Ricky over here must be really happy because somebody won his poll. Whatever. Rigged
I
election.
mean, it wasn't. It
I know, was
was
it?
pretty. It was a stomp, if anything, man.
Yo, it was, and I don't like it because just like what was it, the aliens episode where I was like, why is Ricky always right? And then goddamn with the poll, and he's right again. He was like, it was gonna be a beatdown. Like there was a point after I posted it because I kept monitoring it, and there was a point where I was just like, oh, everybody's oh no oatmeal raisin, huh? I was just like, damn, you too, huh? I was like, oh. And then I
I'm
saw
pretty
the
sure
people.
there was like one other person with you that said oatmeal raisins no good.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I
Like
had five
one
or
other
six.
person.
I had six. I had six.
Six
There were six of
people?
us. Six
Damn.
strong. Six strong. Okay.
Damn.
So
If
it's like
I
we need to.
recall, it was like 24% versus 76.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't even
something
want to
like
look at
that.
it. It was something like that. It was like I think it was like 26 people voted. No, it wasn't trash. Or it was like 20-6. No, it was 20-6 or something like that. It was something like that. I was just like,
Damn.
damn,
Damn.
I
You got
got
stomped.
whooped, bro. I was even losing on. I did another poll on TikTok. There was more people voting yes, but I'm still losing on TikTok. So
Man, you should have just taken the L the first L. Now you're taking two L's.
well, no, ho. I didn't take another L. I was right with the chocolate chip versus oatmeal raisin thing.
No, I meant you took an L on Instagram and you went ahead and took another L
Oh,
on
oh,
TikTok.
oh, that's true. I still have time on TikTok. You never
Hey,
know.
wait, no one said that chocolate chip is better than oatmeal. I was the only one that if I had to choose, I would choose oatmeal raisin because I love that.
You're a crazy
But
person.
I'm so sure that chocolate chip, if I were to go around and ask people, that's an immediate yes, chocolate chip is better. I'm just different, all right? I'm just built different.
You liking freaking oatmeal raisin more than chocolate chip? That's insane to me.
I don't know what it is. I think it's just the oatmeal makes the cookie so much softer. Sometimes with a chocolate chip, if it's not done right, I don't like it when it's too crumbly because then it gets
Mm,
everywhere.
mm.
But I noticed with oatmeal, a lot of the if you get a good oatmeal, I guess too. But most of them are pretty soft. You know, they like you can just tear them and just eat them. It's so
Yeah.
easy.
Were we in agreement about like because there's an oatmeal chocolate chip, right? Like all those
Yeah,
combined.
yeah.
I think I because I that one's just ugh to me too. I'm just like that's dumb. Like don't.
Man, you gotta sometimes you just gotta compromise. Take it
I'm
down the
not
middle. You
compromising.
got chocolate chip and you got a bit of oatmeal, you know?
No, my compromise is keep them separate. I like
Yeah.
oatmeal cookies, just oatmeal cookies, and then I like chocolate chip. I don't like the oatmeal with raisin in it, oatmeal with chocolate chip in it. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. I think oatmeal's fine just
I
by
don't
itself.
Oh, so you're okay with oatmeal cookies, just not
Oh yeah,
oatmeal
I don't hate
raisin.
oatmeal
Oh,
cookies.
okay.
That's what I was saying. I'm saying if they're separate, I'm fine. It's not a hate against oatmeal. It's
So
the
you
combination.
basically hate raisins. Come
Yeah, I
on,
think it
man.
is. I no, but I swear I liked raisins as a kid, and then there was a one point where I was just like, I don't like this anymore. Because what are they? They're dried up grapes, right? Can't be
Yeah,
grapes.
that's all there is. That's all
Yeah,
they
grapes
are. What?
are. Yeah, but grapes are so much better. Wait, well, hold on.
Yeah,
No, no,
you
no,
know
don't you dare.
what?
Wait,
No,
wait, wait,
you
wait.
know what? I think you got a point there. Grapes are
Oh,
a
okay.
lot better. There's
I was
like
about to. I was about to.
raisins aren't bad, but grapes are definitely a lot better. Because I feel like it's more sweet and because it's so
Yes,
juicy, it just,
yes.
you know, feels better.
Yeah, I was about to jump to the screen and fight you if you were going to try to tell me grapes were better than raisins, or raisins were better than grapes. I was just like, what? No way. No way. There's no way he was about to say that. But oh well, I guess it was in the recording already. But I wanted to show this off because I like this shirt a lot. It's Fresh Prince times GTA. And speaking of GTA, freaking GTA 6 is gonna come out when we're 31, Ricky.
Seriously? I
Did you see
honestly
that?
haven't been keeping up with I haven't been keeping up with the GTA stuff. I mean, it comes when it comes. I really
Yeah.
don't care. That's
No, there was a
what it
tweet,
is.
and I think it's still trending today. But it was just like they were saying, GTA 6 is probably going to be out 2025. And everybody was like, "What? Why are you
What was
calling
the
that
time
now?"
difference between 4 and 5? I know
4 and 5 wasn't as
still
long
quite a
as
bit.
this one. 4 was 2008, I want to say, and 5 was 2013.
2013. Yeah. But I mean, 5, they had such great success. I mean, with online, which was released a year later too, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a month later, and
And
then ended up being a
all
year.
the
Yeah.
online content, it kind of kept the game alive for a lot longer than, I mean, if you just played the single player, I played the single player, it lasted me like 2 months and I was done with it. I never played the
Hmm.
online. Um,
No, we
but
played
I've
once.
seen, I don't think I've played. I had it on, oh, maybe I did. I don't
No,
remember
we
anymore.
played once because there was one time where I was in. You don't remember this, but there was one time where we were in a helicopter and I was looking in the map, and then you exited the helicopter and I crashed.
I don't
We
remember
only
that,
played
but
for
it
like a
sounds like
day
something
though. I think we only
it
played
might
for
have
like a
been because
day.
I'd stopped
Yeah.
playing console very, like literally right after. I just stopped playing console games.
Well, that one
And
was
I,
still on 360 though, right?
yeah,
So like
I
that
know,
one
but
came out on
I
360. Yeah.
basically stopped after that. But I don't remember that, but it is something I would do, especially if you were in the plane with me. I'd been like, yeah, let's go. I'll forget it. If I die, it's okay. While you're distracted and trying to figure something out, I'm just floating away.
Yeah, I think we played for like a day and that was it. But like oh, the other thing I was gonna say, well, GTA, like they ended up like yes, GTA 5 was a success because I ended up buying that game twice. I bought it on 360 and I bought it on Xbox One, and I was literally considering buying it again um for the it'd be the PS4 version on the PlayStation 5, but I was just like, oh, because I played this story
Oh,
twice through, but I still chose the same ending. Like I looked up the other endings, I didn't want to do them because a spoiler alert for GTA 5 that's been out for how many years? Um,
wait, there are
the
other
other
endings?
There's three endings. So one, you save both Michael and Trevor, and then the other two, you either kill Trevor or you kill Michael. So then after that, you could only
Oh,
play as the two people. So Franklin and whoever you didn't kill. So I looked up
right.
the endings for those, and I'm like, I can't do that. I want all the. I want to still be able to switch after I've done this story without screwing around. So yeah, I
Oh, true,
never.
true, true.
I just did. I always did the ending where you saved everybody.
Oh man, I
That
only
was lit.
played it once. I did get it on
Yeah.
PC for free.
Mm.
But I just don't see a point in playing the story anymore.
Yeah.
The only reason I would ever go back to the game is to play online, but I have no one to play with, so
Yeah.
what's the point?
Do you do like the mod stuff? Because that's the thing I'm jealous about with the PC stuff, and where it's like I'll probably end up doing the whole PC thing eventually,
Yeah,
but
you should get a PC, man.
I should.
Play some
But
games with me.
yeah. Did you do like the mods?
No, so I know it's kind of like one of the things I don't do. I never modded a game before.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen like mods on like Skyrim, um, obviously GTA, and they make the game so much better, but
Yeah.
I just never got into it. I don't know. I can't stay, I guess, engaged with the game for too long because then I just get bored. And, yeah, I don't know. Something wrong with me, but yeah.
Mm.
Unless I have like friends playing with me. So if you get a PC, wait, don't they have crossplay with GTA? Would think
I
so.
don't know because I know PlayStation's been kind of stingy with
Yeah,
the
PlayStation is
crossplay stuff. They're like,
something else.
do you remember there was that video game awards? I can't remember how many years it was, where like the head of PlayStation, the head of Xbox, and the head of Nintendo came out together, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be together this and everything," and blah 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 blah. And it's like it's about the gamer not being separate and in competition. And after that, like, PlayStation's like, "We're not doing crossplay stuff with y'all. We're ahead."
Mm, I don't think I followed that, but I do remember like, oh, that was a huge thing.
Yeah,
But it just never happened with PlayStation at least. I
I
just don't
think they're
understand,
starting.
man.
Yeah, I think they're starting to do it because I feel like Fortnite is crossplay for everything, right? If I'm
Yeah,
not
so is
mistaken.
Apex, but I think that's
Yeah.
because the developer said, "Yeah, we're just gonna make it crossplay."
So then, if the developer could just say we're going to make a crossplay, then every game should do that, then, right?
Yeah,
That is
maybe. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works to be honest.
me neither. I have no
Yeah,
idea. I have no idea how
but
they.
I know EA has like a lot of crossover games because I just got A Way Out, which I believe is also EA.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
So yeah, we're planning to play that together.
yeah,
Obviously I have it on PC, so
yeah.
you're gonna get the demo or whatever, however to connect it,
However
because
it
I know
works. Yeah.
yeah, they let you play. I know 2K as well. It's like it's not crossplay, but it's called, I think, remote play. So
Okay.
as long as one person has the game, you can play with the other person as long as they get, I guess, the demo or whatever it is.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess it is getting there, but I wish some of the games were like Red Dead would be a good one. Because I
Yeah.
know you like the game, so I would just get the online and just jump on with you. Um, GTA would be great too, because there's just so many possibilities with that game, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's
Yeah.
just like screwing around and having fun in that one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Well, this is another episode of On the Ledge with Dante and Ricky. I'm Dante.
And I'm Ricky.
And
And this is
today,
a very special episode, actually. This is
yes,
our 10th episode. So
10th.
what? Yeah. Uh, so what we planned to do was just kind of go through our history together and like how we met. Um, and yeah, we're gonna split this up into two parts so that
Yes.
the video isn't like 3 hours long.
The history of Dante and Ricky, just 5 hour podcast. Yeah, no, split up to two parts because yeah, and just like start with the intro stuff and everything. But yeah, I'm happy we're in 10, we're in the 10 digits. We're in double digits now.
Damn, 10 digits, man.
We're 10 digits now, bro. That's how that works, right? When you get to 10, you're 10 digits. But I think we've mentioned this before, but do you remember exactly how, because it was in grade 7. Because I was in Scarborough, so I went to a school called Rouge Valley from kindergarten to grade 6, and then we moved to Ajax when was going to grade 7, so the summer between grade 6 and grade 7. And then I know we met there, but I don't remember the exact moment.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact moment. So I had moved to Ajax the year before.
Okay.
So obviously I knew the people there, like the regulars, because they're, just
Yeah.
coming back. So anybody that was a new student, I would be like, oh, hey, it's a new person. Um, and I was in a different class too. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
that.
remember how that worked. I know we met at lunch. That was the
Yes.
thing. I know we met at lunch.
Yeah.
But how I ended up getting into your classroom for lunch. So we used to eat lunch like in our classrooms. There wasn't
Yes.
a
Yeah.
cafeteria, right?
Yeah.
So we would just eat our lunch in our classrooms and then go out for recess or whatever. But for whatever reason, our class got merged with your class, or maybe I ran over and snuck over or whatever, right?
It
I don't
must have
know.
been something like that, because like, or maybe they allowed us to go back and forth for some reason between the two classes. But I know I never left my room. It was like you
Yeah,
coming
it
over to
was.
mine. Yeah.
So I remember my grade 7 teacher. She had, I think, uh high blood pressure
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So maybe she was away a day and they just told us to go to your classroom because then there was a supervisor.
Mm.
um but yeah, I think I do remember how I ended up talking to you. I think it was just, I guess, random. And I saw you had snacks, so I walked over, ate my lunch, and I almost like bullied you into giving me some of your snacks.
That's how we became friends.
Yeah.
Ricky charged me a food tax. That's what he does. He was like, "Hey, he's got snacks. I'm gonna charge him tax to be my friend. Hey, give me some
So
of your snacks."
what I
That's what it
said,
was.
okay, if I remember properly, what I had said was I asked you for some snacks and you said no, and I'm like, but it's a food tax. So then it was like you have to pay this tax, and you complied. So I mean, that's
Yeah, Dante was scared and alone because he moved to a new place and he wanted friends. And then, oh, I guess I gotta. That's what they do in Ajax. You gotta pay them with.
you want to live here, you got to pay your food tax.
You gotta pay the tax. Like we're in jail, and I'm like paying people to survive. Ricky was the big bad. I can't. Yo, yeah, you did, and I remember that. I remember always giving you snacks every time at lunch. And I think that,
Yeah,
like, yeah, and that never
but I
stopped, did
mean,
it?
we got a friendship out of it. You know, it blossomed into a friendship.
Look at Ricky's like, look what
I
I did. We
stopped
became
charging
best
him.
friends.
Yeah, I stopped charging him the tax after we became closer. You know, I gave him a little bit of a rebate, a refund.
A rebate. I don't remember getting snacks, Ricky.
No, sorry. It was like you don't have to pay. That's your
That
rebate.
was the
You get
rebate.
to keep you get to keep your
You get to keep your snacks. Yeah, the food that was for you, you get to eat it.
Yeah, and and look at it happen. You know, we got
No,
a friendship for what is it like 14? What is it? Holy crap. 15 years
holy,
now, I guess.
is it 15?
Yeah.
Are we almost at 20? Oh, I was about to say 20 decades. What's wrong with me today? 2 decades.
Bro.
Definitely more than a decade. But what? Because that, yeah, 2007.
Yeah.
14, 15. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
14, 15. Yeah. I was just thinking I'd be like 12. Oh, I guess yeah, 14, 15. We're getting to 15 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Um
That's
but yeah,
crazy,
there's
bro.
and then we just hung out at like lunch and recess. Like
Lunch and
we
recess, yeah.
would man, I remember doing the dumbest shit with you guys. We would so there was like that Foursquare game that we would play like we would play that and we would pretend to be Marvel characters, I think. Cause
Oh,
oh what's
yes.
that game? Marvel Alliance? Was that
Alliance
the
was
game?
out. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
And you were only allowed to play on the weekends. And I had
Yes,
beaten the
which I
game, so
still
I
do
was
now.
like, man, I'm trying to tell you like what happens, but you're so slow because you can only play on the weekends.
Oh yeah, I had to catch up every single time because yeah,
Yeah.
I yeah like but that's what my dad did with us. But I still do it to this day because I think I appreciate the video games more because I find if I play them throughout the week, I'll get bored faster. So like I don't
Yeah.
have to. So like on vacation, I'll do it. Like I'll play through the whole week. But like every single week, I don't need to play every day. Like when I play on the weekend, I'm like that's my time, and then I'm like I really enjoy them
Right.
more. So like it's just like it was like because I remember my dad saying this. He was just like there was one time where I told you and your brother, hey, you could play in the week, and we said no. I'm like when we were still kids, and we're just like no, we'll just leave it to the weekend because we still like enjoy it that way. So yeah, I just always play that way. But yes, for Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I was way behind. I remember memories are coming back because I kind of didn't remember that Foursquare game we played when you started saying it, but now like memories are shooting back into my head and
Yeah. I was
everything.
just trying to think because I know we plan to do this podcast.
Yeah,
So I was trying to think of some memories like when we were younger, some things that like obviously you just it's such small details we probably just forgot.
yeah,
Um I don't know if I sat with you too, but do you remember going to Phantom of the Opera?
yes.
That was lit. That was such an
that was
amazing show. I was like, damn,
that was really good. And you know what I was thinking about this week too. I actually really like play. I
musicals,
want to,
right? And
yeah.
yeah,
I don't know about musicals. Even though
well,
that one
Phantom
was a
of the
musical, and I
Opera is
liked it.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I liked it. No, I'm not saying I didn't like Phantom of the Opera. I love Phantom of the Opera, but like I like musicals that has to be like really good because I don't always like the breaking into song. Like if they do it like a
oh
lot,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But I like
Like
live performances like that. Like I remember seeing like The Lion King live as a kid and just remember loving that like crazy. This is kind of jumping a bit ahead, but like in high school we also went. There was that one trip to it was Death of a Salesman,
I
that
don't
other
think I
play.
went on that. I don't think I
No, did
went
you?
to the
A lot of us
maybe I don't
did.
know.
It wasn't like because it was high school, so it wasn't like class specific. It was more like, hey, people in this grade, do you want to go watch this play? And it was Death is maybe I know I could
No, I
look up the
don't think I
pictures on
went.
Facebook.
I don't
Yeah.
think I went to a
Or maybe not.
play
Okay.
in high school. But I think it might have been. Oh, you know what? It might have been like class specific. So like
Oh
if you had
yes, no,
English in
you're right.
that semester, you were
Right,
invited.
right, right,
I
right, right.
don't.
No, no, that's
And
what it was. Yeah, 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 yeah.
so Dante and I didn't have a class together until like grade 10. So I
Yeah.
mean 3 years is but for whatever reason we were still friends.
Like
Like we
Connected.
just we didn't have class at all, so we didn't. But we hung out, every day. We lived in the same neighborhood, so we walked home.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't think I went to a field trip like that. I think I was
No, no,
jealous
no.
because you guys went. You guys got
That's
to go on a field
no,
trip.
but that was a good play too. Like I really like, and then like when this whole pandemic stuff is over, I kind of want to go to like a live. I don't know. I have the feeling to go to like live stuff now because I
It
never
just might
like.
be because of pandemic, but
I
I
think
know
that's
what
what
you
it is
mean.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like concert stuff. Again, this is just a quick off the ledge thing. Like concerts and stuff. The only concerts I've been to were free ones. So I went to like me and my dad went to a Talib called Lee one, and then we also went to see the Roots, and that's
yeah. I
a
was gonna say
crazy
the roots.
the Roots because Ricky's probably still mad at me because there was supposed to be a party that we were going to, but Dante said, "Hey, I'm going to see the Roots, and I'm not going to
Yeah,
the
I think
party."
it was at my house too, and I was like,
Was it at your? Oh, it was, and I
yeah, and
remember
I
you
think,
yelling at
and
me on Snapchat.
I was like, wow, you didn't. It might have. It was for New Year's though, so you went. It was New
No, it
Year's
wasn't. It
Eve, I
wasn't New
think.
Year's.
I
No, no, no,
swear
no,
it
no.
was.
No,
Cause
because I've been to a party at your house for New Year's Eve. It
oh,
was a different. It
oh,
must have been like somebody's. It was either just a random party or somebody's birthday that I missed out because. But it was the Roots, Ricky. It was the
oh no, no,
Roots.
I remember now. I think I remember, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, okay,
I
go
think
go shoot.
it wasn't at my house. It was someone else's party.
Oh yeah, it wasn't at your house.
And but you did show up. It was like downtown, like midtown, I guess, mid
No,
downtown.
no, no,
You
no, no.
showed.
Because that's a different party.
Oh,
Because
okay,
that party I showed up to that was after I saw Batman v Superman.
okay. Honestly, I don't
That was a different
remember.
party. That was I know what you're talking about. And then like security was called up for noise complaints like multiple times for
Oh,
that one.
I don't remember, man.
That one was
I
like uni time while we were
yeah,
in
yeah,
uni.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, all
Yeah.
the parties were in uni time, and we weren't the party kids in high school. We never went to like a party in high school, man.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we were like losers, but not like okay. We'll get to high school, but
Yeah.
uh, when you think back to it, we weren't losers, but we knew a lot of people. Like people would actually come and say hi to us. Like there wasn't like a
Yeah.
cool group. So like, what would you call our group?
I think it would be like the I don't know because I feel like we were like people that could branch out into like you
Yeah,
were
and people
saying like
always
everybody
would
would say
come
oh
to our group too to
yeah
talk and like
to
chat. Like
talk and everything
we weren't like isolated to ourselves, I guess. Um,
because we were definitely nerds still nerds
yeah, but like,
but I wouldn't say like because but I think those like is archetypes the right word those type of like little blocks that they put like you see in the shows and everything or in movies I don't feel like that was our experience either like in elementary grade 7 or 8 or in high school like I don't know if I really saw jocks right like I never saw that I know
yeah,
I like a jock is definitely a term I wouldn't like
yeah,
describe us with at all so but like I don't think I've ever saw those or like this was the nerd group I think everybody was kind of cool with everybody you were just but this was like your friend circle, like maybe your main friend circle, and then there was other people that kind of like branched in. So like kind of like you had your main cast and then supporting cast and guest stars that kind of came in and stuff. But like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what the term would be because I feel like we were just
But our group
adaptable.
grew really big in high school.
Yeah,
Like
it
eventually
grew
it
huge.
started off pretty close, I guess, to people from elementary school, and then it just
Yeah,
really branched out.
it did. Yeah,
Yeah. It was a good time.
yeah. But I think we were. That was kind of like the good thing about our year throughout all the years of high school. Like it wasn't like maybe you didn't know other people as well, but everybody was still kind of friendly with each other. And yes, we would
Yeah.
have like jokes and stuff, and people would make fun of each other and everything too. But like everybody was still kind of like it's kind of like a large family and then like extended family kind of type thing, right? Like as
Yeah.
well too, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah. But oh, just a quick thing with Phantom of the Opera. I remember I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to get killed, but like the principal's hot daughter was on that trip.
I don't remember that,
You
man.
don't remember?
I
Oh, of
don't
course
think
I
I was
remember
so
that.
focused on that. Yeah. I don't. I wasn't too focused on that. I think I was really. I appreciated the opera, the show. I got a lot
Oh,
of souvenirs. Man, the
oh,
souvenirs were sick. I got
oh,
a cup.
this guy. We're prepubescent kids. That's just the thing that was going in my head. Oh, she's hot.
I
She was
feel
on
like
the
I
trip.
remember you telling me. I was like, yeah, okay, but like,
And
man,
this guy's
focus
like,
on the
oh, the
show.
souvenirs.
The souvenirs are sick, man. I got okay, so I got a pen, and it was in this like case or whatever, and I gave it to my mom. She brings it everywhere. I don't know if it still has ink to this day. I
Wow.
got a cup. Huh? What do you mean? I don't
Like
know. She
still to
barely
this day,
uses
she has
it.
the pen?
I think so. I still see it in like
Wow.
the yeah. I have the I got a cup, and it was so back then. This shit was cool. When you poured hot water, the mask would like show up,
Yeah.
I guess. And
Yeah.
this was like what? This was 2007, 6, 7. That shit was the bomb. I had no idea people could even do that. I was like, yo, that's sick. I think we still have the cup at home. Yeah. And you know, all these people are doing it now. And I'm like, that's just old now. What the fuck?
You think the Phantom of the Opera gift shop people were the first people to ever do the best stuff with the hot
I never
water?
seen that before. In 2007, it cost me like $40 to get the cup too. I was like, damn, I'm
You
getting
paid
it though.
40 bucks? You
Yeah,
paid
man, I
40
spent a
bucks?
lot, man.
Where were you getting 40 bucks at grade 7? You just had that kind of change
Oh,
on you?
dude, yeah, I had Chinese New Year money. I had lots of money from Chinese New Year
Ah.
and
Was
benefits.
I must have been working at that time.
You might have been doing the Taekwondo gig, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
No. I would have been doing the tech. I would have been teaching by that time. Like
But
grade 7?
I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah,
stingy.
yeah.
I saw something cool. I'm getting it. I think those are the only two things I remember. The other stuff I don't remember too well. Whatever. Those are still used today. That's how I don't know about the pen. They're just that might just be paperweight, but it's still there somewhere. Maybe I don't know. That's what I remember. And then I remember the one scene where the chandelier fell, scared the living shit out of me, all the fire. But I think that was the exact moment where I was like, man, I love musicals, Broadway, plays. I will pay money to go watch them because if the production is good,
Yeah.
and I guess obviously the actors and stuff too, then I'll like it. But I mean, I'll give it a chance. I like the story. The singing is usually pretty good. Music is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched Matilda. I think it's Matilda,
I don't
like a
think I've
few
ever
years
seen that.
back, and that
Yeah.
one. So the obviously the original movie, there's no singing. I don't think there's any singing.
Oh, okay.
So to add music to that was kind of weird because I don't know. There's just no singing already, so yeah, I didn't think that one was too good, but it had child actors, so bravo to them. But yeah,
Bravo to
that.
them.
I mean, you gotta give them props.
Yeah,
They're
no, for
kids. They're
sure.
just letting. But yeah, I think after Phantom of the Opera, I was like, damn, I really like musicals and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest memory from elementary school.
Oh, you don't have this one that just popped into my head? I tried to wipe it because of the trauma, but what year was it that I ran into the stop sign?
It must have been grade 8.
Was it grade
Because
8?
like, so basically, what happened in grade 7? It was just me, you, from our
Richard
current friend group. Oh, and Richard, yeah, from
and
our
Keegan
current friend
too.
group. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew Richard from before though, so
Yeah, because like he
because
was there.
I was in the grade before. So, but the thing is,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a class with him except obviously in high school. Yeah, I
No,
think
he
he's
was in your class.
no, he was in your class both times in grade seven
No,
and
grade
eight.
7 and 8?
Grade 7, he was not in my class. I've never had a class. I think so. In grade 6, what happened was he
Are
was
you
placed
sure?
in the other class because I think that class was like the gifted class because everyone was smarter. And then,
Wait, you weren't in the gifted class? How are you not in the
yeah, I
gifted
don't
class?
know. Because in elementary school, was the dumbest shit available, I think. Grade 7, I'm pretty sure he's in your class.
Oh,
Because
you know what? Yes. No, but I think
and
grade 8
grade
he was in
8.
yours.
No. Grade 8, he was with you. And then Samir, Tejas, uh, going to school, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they were all with you. I was the only, I remember because I was in the class with Andrew. And basically I hung out with him. And then in grade 8, uh, I never walked home with you guys because Andrew walks like a missile. So I was trying to keep up with him.
I remember that.
and
Yeah, he
and then
walked
I
so
think
fast.
yeah, and he leaves so fucking early, man. It was like the bell rings, he's gone. If you are even like a second late, he's you gotta catch up, you gotta run. I was like, holy crap. After that day, I've never walked so fast in my life. I was like, wow.
A quick few things because I want to start going into high school, but this one's actually a story in high school. But Andrew, we had a music class. I forget if it was grade 10 or 11, because he was like a prodigy, right? Like with like instruments and everything, with the piano and everything. And I think it was where we had a supply teacher, and we were just doing random stuff. I think we watched a movie and we are just waiting for the class to end. And people were like, "Hey, Andrew, why don't you play the piano?" He's like, "I don't want to. I don't want to." And then Dante was like, "Hey, I'm going to use reverse psychology." I'm like, "I just want to see if he could do it." And then he looked at me, he got up and played like this most beautiful thing. And I was just like, I was like, "Yeah, I got him to play." He showed me up, man. He showed me up. That was so sick. It was so sick what he did. But like, I just remember I was taunting him, and then he got up, and then yeah, sometimes I'm shit disturber. I realize that. Sometimes it could be a little bit of shit disturber. But
Man,
the other
sometimes
thing,
you have to though. You know,
yeah, that's true.
push people. You gotta push
That's
people
true.
to their
That's true.
limits.
Sometimes you have to. But the other thing I wanted to say is because I remember my first impressions of Tejas and Samir. Tejas, it was that because he was in the class from day one, so like he joined grade 8 like from the beginning. So because Samir came a little bit later, a few months
Oh,
later.
really?
Yeah, Samir wasn't there at the beginning.
Oh.
But Tejas was really loud when I remember him talking for the first time. I was like, "Oh wow," because I'm loud too. Like he first answered the question, I was like, "Oh damn!" There was his voice. There was, and I think it was a few weeks back. Me and him were roasting each other in the group chat, and then I threatened, and I gotta find it though. I threatened to pull up the grade 8 grad or pictures from the yearbook. It's like all of us look trash. So I was just like, "I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna send it." He's like, "No, no, no." But then also with Samir, because I remember we were confusing him with another person, what we thought about him. But I think Samir was just that we thought he was a serial killer.
Oh, dude, I remember you guys thought he got kidnapped.
Yo, because you know what happened? Because we were walking home, and we're talking, and then this car pulls up because I think we've seen his parents at this point. So a car pulls up. This random dude just comes. He goes, "Get in the car." So him and his sister just get in the car, and then he doesn't show up to school the next day. So what do you think? What do you think we're gonna think? He just. It was just like, what the fuck happened? When he came back, he's just like, "Oh no, that was just my he's from my dad's work or something." It was something like that. I was just like, how do you get taken by someone we don't recognize and then don't show up? I think it was like either the next day or the next 2 days he just didn't show up, and I was just like, "What are you doing?" Well,
Man.
I guess I don't know. I can't remember why like he didn't come to school the next whatever how many days it was. But yeah, we thought he was a serial killer because of his spiked up hair. I remember
That's
that.
it? That's it?
It was the
That's the
spiked up hair.
criteria?
I think it was kind of in his eyes too. It was kind of in his eyes. He looked like he was gonna mess people up, but then we
And
became
did you
friends.
look deep into his eyes?
Maybe I did, Ricky.
And you sensed fear because you found out he could do taekwondo and beat you up too,
I
eh?
I didn't sense fear, and you know what? No, I didn't sense fear at all. Because still to this day, I don't care how decent he got. I don't care how decent he got. He ran away. Oh, he went to the U.S. for school. Oh, he went to school. No, he was running from these hands, Ricky. He's running from these hands.
I don't know, man. No. I've seen him.
This is me.
Seen him.
This is me firing shots at Samir again. Come on, eventually, and then we'll argue about stuff, you know. But yeah, that's the stuff I remember from grade 8. But I feel like a lot of our biggest moments that I remember, because there's like moments in 7 and 8, but I feel like a lot of it is like in high school. So
Yeah,
like
I feel the same.
Yeah, so especially like, ooh, pay attention to what I'm about to say because it hints to something. But like when we hung out on the ledge in high school at lunch, right? It's like when we hung out there, I remember like all like just a bunch of different stories, always just laughing, and like that was the spot because like kind of like you were saying, that's where people would come to like hang out with us because we were always there. And I remember there was like one time too. This might have been a little bit later, so like a few years later, maybe like grade 11 or 12, where kids were sitting there before we came up from lunch. And then when we came up, they just knew to move. They're like, we weren't bullies, but like, hey, that's our spot.
Yeah, yeah,
That was our spot. We must have been like away one day and they thought they could sit there. And I was just like, you don't move, bro. Let's, make way. Make way.
yeah. I feel like I don't know. At the beginning, did we hang out there in grade 9? Can't remember
Probably,
what we would do.
it definitely was more like grade 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we found
Maybe
it
maybe
towards the
grade
end of grade
9.
9.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, we sat on like the stairs and they told us not to sit on the stairs.
And that might have been why we moved there. Because I
Yeah.
think we were on the stairs all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was our spot, man. That was
It was our spot, man. Good times, man. I just remember good
yeah.
times there. And also like I was just trying to think. Because I can't remember if we had classes because you said the first time we had a class was grade 10. That would have been business, right?
Oh, I thought it was French. And oh, that was that French class with where we had to
Madame.
record that video and was that that was grade 10, right? Grade 9 I was not with you. No. Yeah.
No, great. That was grade 10 because we had another French class where we recorded another video. Grade 11. Wait, hold on. Let's talk about the first one because that was when our French teacher went away on mat leave, I think.
Yeah.
And we had another teacher, and then we were in a group, and we shot a video that is hilarious. That is on my personal channel on YouTube still, I think. I think it's still up there where you could still see it.
I'm maybe oh no. I don't know if you shared it with me or if I saw it on Facebook.
It
I saw
might
the
be on Facebook
bloopers.
too.
Yeah.
I remember you were like, "Dude." That was good. That was a fun time. That video was jokes because like it was supposed to be a 10-minute video of like us doing this whatever scenario in French, but ours was 7 minutes and 3 minutes was bloopers.
Yeah. So
So we
wait,
cheated.
what the concept of the video? We were basically parodying
American Idol.
American Idol, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I was Tyrone Diggums.
where does that come from? That was from
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The Chappelle Show.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I had the knitted hat and I had the hoodie on. That was so. Oh my god.
French
And
is the weirdest thing, man. In our school, at least, we shot 2 videos. We had to do another skit in grade 11. Do you remember in grade 11 we had to do research about some disaster in French? And I think I chose the Rwanda genocide, which was first of all that's a terrible like I
terrible.
remember researching it in French and making a presentation for it in French. I was like, what the hell? It was
I I
interesting.
don't remember what I chose, but that does sound kind of familiar. But I have no idea what I chose. But maybe I remember watching Hotel Rwanda in high school. Like they made us watch that in was it
Civics?
civil class?
Yeah.
Latifa, shut up, man. Or don't speak to her like this. She's fine. I'm just playing. But uh, I think no, I don't remember what I chose for that. But that does sound kind of familiar. I think I would have to jog my
I
memory.
remember I chose the Rwanda genocide as my topic, and we had to choose some of the worst. I don't know why I chose that. I had to research that in French. I remember I used the song "Where's the Love" for my
Oh
video,
yeah.
and I got points deducted because it was in English. Like, what am I supposed to find a French translation for that? Damn. And this was before like all the DMCA. I just used whatever music I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
French was weird, man. French is so weird.
well, because there was that other the other group project that we did that had a little bit more of us. We pretended to be cops,
Yeah, and like the
And
detective, and that was more acting. That was actually a lot of fun because we
that
took
was a
it
lot of
pretty serious.
acting.
We had a lot of like scenes and stuff. We were like,
Yeah,
okay.
and then I remember being kind of pissed because we had a fight scene and I died in the first 30 seconds of the fight scene. And I'm like, I can fight. Why am I dead? I think my neck got snapped. Yeah, in the middle of the fight, in the beginning of the fight scene, because one of us, I think it was
I
Anil.
think it was impromptu. It was like it wasn't even like part of the actual script. He just did it, and we were like, all right, we're gonna stick with it.
Dante's
And
dead.
just gonna do
Dante's dead.
it.
That was so jokes. Oh yeah, and we shot at part of it. We shot at Matt's house, right?
Oh yeah.
I remember when he came. We went into his house, and I think he addressed his dad by his first name. I was like,
No, it was the
"What?"
mom, I think, and we were.
We're like, "What? You could do that?"
All he said was "shut up,"
Yeah, yeah.
name, and we were like, "You what the?"
I'm like, "What? They don't hate you?" I was like, "How are you doing that?" I was like, "I would never say. I would never even think to say shut up to my parents. Are you nuts?" Oh, that was so jokes. We're kind of like bouncing around, but I love this. I love this. All these memories. Oh my god, there was something else that was in my head. Oh, one of the biggest things is DECA, because that was
Oh
where we
yeah.
got to hang out. I think that's where, because we were already close, but I think that's where our bond got stronger too. Because we did it. Did we do it 3 years or 2 years?
No, I just 2 years. So
10 and 11, right?
no, 11 and 12, right?
What is
Because
11 and 12?
yeah, because I wouldn't have done it in 10. Wait, was it 10?
I feel like it was
Yeah, yeah,
10 and
yeah, yeah. It
11.
was 11 and 12
11,
because
12? Okay.
I wouldn't have done it. It was only for like my resume for university, just to
Mm.
what it looks. So the first year we did it was, I'm pretty sure, in grade 11, and we made it to
No, no, no.
regionals.
It must have been 10 and 11. Because I remember one year us not doing it because maybe it was ran a little bit differently or something.
No, I would think we did it in grade 12 because we would definitely have done it in grade 12 because we would want it on our resume for like university, right?
Oh yeah, and we're basically taking a bunch of business classes.
Yeah, and I know, so 12 was the year we actually won a medal for it.
Yeah.
It was also the year you did like all the singing with Raza and Zayn. But I'm pretty sure those songs came out when we were in grade 12.
Oh yeah, because we could look it up on Facebook then and then
Yeah.
know for sure.
And
Because we
then
sang "Skyscraper" by Demi Lovato. Went really high. I remember that.
so yeah, I think it was 11 and 12 because we did
You're
it two
probably right. You're
consecutive
probably right.
years. And
Yeah, yeah.
then the first year, that was an eventful. Um Provincials, I don't remember what they are. So we did regionals when we went to some university. That was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, there was two different things.
Yeah, so the first one we qualified for. And then we went to downtown for the provincials. I don't
Yes,
remember.
I think so. I think you're right. Yes.
Oh wait, no. Did we do it 3 years? No, no, no,
Maybe
no, no.
we
Sorry.
did.
No, no, no.
Because we had that grade 10 business class. So wouldn't
We
Miss
did do
McDonald?
it 3 years, I think. The
Yeah,
first year
wouldn't
we
Miss
didn't
McDonald?
even make it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
remember we
That's what.
were
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
downtown,
that's what.
and then I
Yes, yes,
remember
yes, 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 yes.
all of us, like everyone who didn't make
Everyone
it, like
got
only
wrecked.
we went to like the Wendy's and all just ate downtown. The
Yes,
next
yes, yes.
year we did it, and then we actually made it to we actually made it to the downtown part. That's when we met his
The
name.
dog whisperer,
Yeah,
Caesar
Caesar
Malone.
Milan. Yeah.
What'd you say?
And
Milan?
then
Is it Milan or is it Malone?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Caesar Milan.
Isn't it Malone?
No, that's
It's
Post
something.
Malone.
Yeah, like those downtown like journeys were like kind of where my love for downtown. Like now because I like when I end up getting my own place, I kind of wanted to live downtown.
it's
Just
it's
because
kind
like
of
that.
different now though, because
Yeah.
when we did that, we were pretty much worry free. We went downtown,
Yes.
we did our
Yes.
thing, and then we literally did whatever.
Did
If
whatever. Yeah.
you live down there, you gotta work, you gotta figure out all the rest of your life and all that shit downtown.
And I don't think I
It's
could
just not
take the
as good.
noise for like when I'm trying to sleep because it's
That's
like
true.
noisy. So I'm like, I don't think I could do the noise. I probably like, I don't know where I'd end up living, but like, still probably suburban where it's quiet or something.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time we went, we were downtown, and I don't think we were supposed to face this region. We were placed into the downtown region,
Mm.
and that's why we were downtown. Even though we were friggin' in Ajax, like we should have been competing with the people there.
Oh yeah, we were
And then we all
against.
got demolished, and then
Yes.
we went to
Yes.
Wendy's and ate our sorrows away. Or Harvey's or something. I remember we all went to it and we were all so sad and we were like, whatever, we'll just eat and then have fun, whatever. And then we went home. The second time, I think we went to a university close by in Scarborough,
Hmm.
and we actually made it there, and that was pretty easy. And then we went downtown to stay the night for 2 nights. It was a 2 night, 3 day thing. We didn't do well that time. What it is, what it is. The most the memorable thing was when we stayed in a hotel. We had to share a two bedroom with another group. So it was me, Dante, and two of our friends. So we had come up with a schedule. Each team gets a bed, and it's up to you who gets the bed. And because it was only 2 nights, for us it made sense. You get the bed one night, I'll get the bed the second night. So
Hmm.
we'll swap on the floor. It happened. And I kept my agreement with you. I didn't break any promises. Um, but I mean, if you want to continue the stories, this is a little bit more personal to you.
Well, I woke up, Ricky, and there was a body beside me, and we were 96ing. Okay.
Uh,
My part of the shift. Okay, it was my shift the first night. I was supposed to have the bed by myself, and then I wake up and I'm like, why can't I? Why can't I? What the? Why can't I move? The person knows who they are. And I can't. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. And I was just sitting there. We were 96ing. And then that was the whole story for the rest of that trip, I remember.
yeah, because I was like, wait, so you went to bed like alone in the
Alone.
bed. So
I was in bed
sometime during
alone.
the night,
Sometime
this
during the night.
guy, he was also on the floor with me. So his partner had gotten the bed. And keep in mind, his partner has a bed of his own. But for whatever reason, he woke up in the middle of the night and said, I'm going to Dante's bed. And he just got there and
Yeah, it
Dante
wasn't
just
even
let
you
it
were my
happen.
partner.
Yeah.
What
I
his
mean, I
partner's
kept my
bed.
promise. I kept my promise. I stayed on the floor and I woke up to see two people in the bed. And I'm like, what the hell?
And I said 96ing, not 69ing. 96ing. Remember that. 96. So back to back, upside down, like that. Back, back to back, back to back to back. Not a good time for two people. Just
But I guess
nothing
the
happened.
point
Wait,
is,
I
yeah.
I was about
Yeah.
to make a joke and then I stopped myself from making the joke, but I think I'm gonna make the joke and just be like, I'm joking. This obviously this stuff is really serious. But did I get me too'd? He was supposed to be alone in the bed, right?
Okay. I mean, nothing happened,
I
like you
know.
said. Okay. Nothing happened, right? Like you
Nothing
said.
happened.
Or are you
Nothing
saying
happened.
something
Nothing happened.
happened?
No, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey.
Well, do you also remember that same person going to the washroom to shower and all we could hear was singing and we were like, is that singing? What the hell? It's normal. It was just, I guess we were not expecting it.
That's what all I do is win is out because I remember that was one of the songs. Oh, but I think we got a noise complaint too, didn't we?
I don't remember, to be honest.
We did no, because there was a guy that came up because I think we were too nosy because we were joking around too much.
Damn,
And
damn.
this guy from the hotel, but he looked like security. He was like big. He's like,
This,
hey,
didn't we all have the floor though? Like our whole school? So someone would have, or like
I don't think we
we
did
would have
that
been
time.
close
Maybe the
to,
next year. I don't.
maybe.
I think we were kind of separate. Like maybe, or maybe we were the last people,
Oh,
and then
right.
there
Or
was
maybe
somebody
there was
else
like some
beside us.
other, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe some
there's
other
somebody else
team.
beside us. So I remember that guy coming up and I was just like, oh shit, we got in trouble.
Just spoiling our fun, man.
Exactly. Right? We're just having a good time, Who
Yeah,
needs sleep? We were
Dante.
kids out of control.
Are you
Well,
saying you
hey,
didn't sleep that night? What are you talking about? You had fun that night? I mean, I was asleep on the floor the whole time. I woke up, saw two bodies, but what are you trying to say?
no, I'm not trying to say we had fun last night. I just meant like the whole scenario, kid downtown having fun, being adventurous, no
Oh,
parents.
I do remember.
I shouldn't have
So
said adventurous. Adventurous was the bad word.
I remember it was also
Cheers
during the
outside.
Valentine's weekend or Valentine's Day because we all went to a Swiss Chalet, the four of us, and just ate at a Swiss Chalet for Valentine's.
But remember that Valentine's Day, there was a family that just where their kid was just out of control and he was just throwing shit. He was just throwing plates on the ground and everything. You don't remember
Yeah,
that? And they kind of just got up and left. And I was just like, what is this? Like, how do you just get up and how do you just let your kid do that?
yeah.
Like,
I
come
don't know,
on, man.
man.
It
Kids
was
are kids are a different species.
they are. That's why I don't want them. I'm joking. But no, yeah, I remember all these memories are coming back, they're rushing back into my head like bit by bit.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
then I think I don't remember what else happened that weekend or that week or
oh
whatever
no,
those
like
3 days.
not from I mean from like high school in general, but like but yeah, I remember the singing stuff too. I can't remember what year it was. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna say. Cause Ricky is the reason we placed whenever we got in the top 10. Cause he said the word like when we were doing the interview thing, he said because we learned about what was it? It was internal controls. I'll never forget it because I
Yeah.
remember the guy's face. Like Ricky, whatever I don't remember what the scenario was though, because like basically at DECA you have to like solve this business situation for the judge or whatever. So you say your piece. So I had my piece. I don't remember what I said, but it wasn't as good as Ricky because then Ricky goes internal controls, and the way our judge's face lit up, I was like, "Oh, we did it, boy, we did it!" And then oh, that's also too because like when we were in the room waiting to hear the awards, I think they were playing Moves Like Jagger, and they would play it and then stop it, and me and Raza were singing along. And then when they stopped it, and then when they played it back, we were still in the right place because we knew that song so well.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you guys were like go crazy with that.
Yeah. Shout out to Raza. He just got married. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
congratulations.
But yeah, so like I remember that. And then I remember when our names got called, we were I remember that moment too. We were so excited. And then but I don't
I
think
was
we like there was another like DECA thing after that, right? But I
yeah,
think
we
we were
didn't
in
make that
top
for
10. We
sure.
didn't make that thing. Yeah.
So there is those. It's split into two. Like you have like the actual meeting part, I guess, the business meeting, and then there's an exam, like a written exam. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the written exam is unless you really study for it, but like who's really studying for that? I'm not that
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Um, but the meeting presentation part, that one, the internal controls, I remember we didn't discuss it at all in our like,
No, you didn't. No,
I-
you didn't at
and
all.
then
You
I was
just
like,
said it.
oh wait, I'll just say it, and like it kind of fits. We just learned it. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun moment. I was kind of surprised that we won because wasn't expecting that, and I also didn't see the guy's face. I think I was like looking at
You're
his
zoned
neck or
out.
something. Yeah,
Oh, you were
I was
looking
on.
somewhere else.
I don't remember looking at him. I was like, this is what I'm gonna say, and then
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're
No,
done. Yeah.
no. I'll never forget that moment because the way his face lit up, I was just like, oh wow, oh he liked that. He liked what Ricky just said.
Yeah. No. Now that I'm thinking about it, because like after university and all that, those situations are like we could have done so much better. Just I was like, wow, these are so simple. I was like, you could have said, we could have said this, and I'd be
Oh
like,
yeah.
that would have been good.
But
Damn.
like, yeah, hindsight's 2020 though, right? So it's just like
Yeah.
with the knowledge you have now. But yeah, but like I'm also like I'm jumping over to like because that just popped into my head. Like I remember like prom where I remember the food not being good, but like it was like dried chicken. It
That's
was like
what you
really,
remember.
yeah, no, of course I remember that. The money they were charging us and the food was trash. But I
The night
no the
was
thing
fun. The night
no,
was fun though. Yeah.
no, the night was fun, but the thing that would pop in my head was the DJ because the DJ, everybody would make a request, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll play it," and never played it.
Yeah, we were
And
like, oh, Nick, this it's coming up, and then you're like,
he
nope,
would
that's
play,
not it.
he would play, but I was fine because he was like playing old school R&B, like old,
Yeah, no, I
like
remember the music was actually pretty good, but then
yeah.
like I think it was we wanted this song, and it just never came. We were
He
like,
never,
oh,
but no,
okay, it's coming. Okay, it's fine. Next one. You know?
yeah, but it was jokes. It was just like he was on opposite day because he would just say, "Yeah, I'll play it," and then never did. But I remember I think it was like me and Tejas. We asked for jump on it because we wanted to do the dance, and he said no. He just said flat out no, and I go okay, whatever. And then literally at the end of the night, we hear the like because it's like I think it's is it drums that start that song. I can't remember now, but like we heard it and then we ran to like the stage, and then we were on top of like this. I don't know if it was like a stage thing or whatever, and we started dancing, jump on it, and I remember people coming up. I was just like that was a fun night though. I remember that
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun, a latte fun.
yeah.
That was a good time.
And
Oh yeah, and I lost my voice. And I remember we hung out, I think it was at the twins' house either the
for their
next day.
birthday, yeah,
Yeah, their birthday.
their birthday party.
And then Richard was like, Richard A, tall Richard, was like, you sound like you sound like Charles Barkley. My voice was good. I lost it bad because I must have been yelling that whole. Oh yeah, and also too, like when Black and Yellow played, because we always said Richard looked like Wiz Khalifa. We all surrounded him when that was playing. Oh, good time, man. High school was so lit.
Yeah, you know,
It was so lit. We're so
honestly, I've never had a birthday party at a friend's house until high school. So like I
seriously.
think either yeah, like I don't think I've ever gone over to someone's house for like a party because I don't know. It was I moved around and then I never really
Mm.
met people long enough to be like, oh, okay, you're invited. But in high school, I think it must have been either your birthday because your birthday is like the start of the year.
The start of the year, yeah.
Must have gone over and just then after that, I think the rest of us kind of just started inviting each other for birthdays and stuff.
It would have been
And
like
then
either mine or Tejas, right? Because like his is earlier than
yeah,
mine. Start of the year, yeah.
yeah, that was a yeah. I think after someone invited someone to the party, and then we all after that everyone just started having birthday parties. That was fun.
Yeah,
And
and it
then
was the classic $20 as a gift with a
yeah,
card. Maybe a card, maybe just the 20. It was so jokes because you're like, hey, I know what this is already. Oh god, but sorry, you were about to say something.
no, I was just saying like that was probably the closest I've ever been with like friends because like I said, I've never been over to someone's house for a party, and I think
Mm,
with you too, because then I started going over to your house to play like games to do
yeah,
recordings and stuff. That was a lot of fun. It was
yeah,
weird that we didn't hang out more at other people's houses because we were like 5-10 minutes away from each other. I do
yeah.
remember playing basketball um at Richard's house. Uh that was a fun. There was one what's it called? Event that stands out.
Event, a catalyst.
Made
Are you gonna say it?
Dante
You say it. No, you say it. You say it. You say it.
I can't remember the events that led up to it because the second it happened, I dropped to the floor. I was like, it was over. It was over. I
It
couldn't
knocked.
breathe.
I got hit in the head, but everybody got knocked out. We were playing basketball. Somebody passed to me. I'm not coordinated. I've said this. I play basketball like Stanley. I missed, or I don't know, or I wasn't paying attention. The ball hit me, and everybody dropped. It was like a shock wave that hit everybody, and we were all dying. Obviously, I was hurt, but I start laughing because I just laugh at myself. But Bush.
I don't think you will find out on Apple Music.
I don't think you'll find it either, Siri. I don't know what happened. Why was she listening? I didn't have my. Oh my god, that was. Yeah, a lot of our funny moments are at my expense, huh? Me being dumb.
I mean, I don't know why you didn't catch the ball. I feel like I don't know who passed it. It might have been me. It might have been someone else. But it was like a hard pass too. Like they like they weren't intentionally trying to hit you, but it was like a very powerful pass because it hit your head with some force.
It hit me. And it hit me. It was loud noise too. I remember.
And I think I don't know if you were talking shit earlier too, because
who, me?
And that made it. Yeah, I think you were talking shit or something.
Well, I'm always talking shit.
You were probably saying you're like better at basketball, so they passed it to you and you completely missed. And I think that made it that much funnier because I don't even remember what happened after. I fell to the ground. I'm holding my gut. I'm trying to find a breath because I can't breathe anymore, man. I was about to die there. Oh, that was like... And you kept blaming it. The ball was like black. So you kept blaming it. It was dark. You couldn't see it. You kept saying that. And I was like, damn, man. You just kept saying like none of us have like missed it that bad.
Wait, so then, because I remember now, so the gray had to be during high school, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you could drive. No,
I couldn't drive. Samir drove. Samir drove.
Yep.
Samir was the only person driving in who had a car to drive in high school.
Yeah.
I was able to drive in high school, but I didn't have my own car to drive to school.
It had to be in high school because the McDonald's didn't even open up until we were in high school.
Well, no, I was trying to remember if it was like during like the summer between grade 12 and uni, but no, I remember.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think it must have been like grade 11. Because I remember that, obviously that story traveled to school. And everyone was like, hey, Dante, you threw up in the theater. And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So what? So what? Okay. So people throw up. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to think if there's any memories that I'm missing. Because I don't want to start going into the next piece because we'll save that for the next one. Because I kind of want to end it off at high school. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
We graduated, and I think after we graduated too, we started driving more.
Yeah.
Because got our license, we could drive places. We went karaoke a bunch of times. Went to, I feel like a lot of the stuff we did was like karaoke and then Korean barbecue, Japanese barbecue, whatever.
Man, karaoke was so. That's when we sang Somebody to Love, the remix, Usher and Justin Bieber. Oh my gosh. No, definitely like that's I was missing it before the pandemic started. But definitely as soon as this stuff opens up, like karaoke I want to go to so bad. I would, but would you ever do like because there's the karaoke where oh, I know what I'm gonna talk about next after this though. But there's the karaoke where it's like you're in a bar, and I guess it's a bar having karaoke night, and you're kind of on stage doing the karaoke.
Oh no, I would not.
Would you ever do that?
No, because half the time I'm singing, I'm trying to just either have fun with it. Yeah, I'm not there to try to impress people, which.
Well, no, I don't think it's an impressing thing. I think for some people that's what they're trying to do, but
I don't think I'll have the balls to do it in front of.
I don't think so
strangers either. That's the thing.
Because I remember we talked about karaoke a few episodes back, so I know like in front of people I know I'll be fine to sing whatever, but like I think that is still like a nerve-wracking thing to do it in front of like strangers like that, because the attention's just on you, like when you do it that way. But the thing I wanted to talk about, because this had to be a conversation, because we also went to like everyone, not Marineland, Wonderland. I started singing "Everyone Loves Marineland" in my head. Marineland, I went to once, but I remember even when I went like as a kid, I only went there the one time, but I think people are like, it's not a great place for the animals or the fish and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think there's a lot to do there, but yeah, we went to Wonderland.
Allegedly. I know you got to say allegedly for things, or they'll so allegedly. It's not it's not allegedly. But Wonderland, because one of the conversations, because like Tejas just sent this to our group chat. It was like a tweet that just went viral, where this girl's like, "My boyfriend just took off his shirt while taking a poo. Is that normal?"
Oh man.
And somebody quote tweeted it. He's like, he was fighting for his life. I'm just like, so everybody does that. Because I remember it had to be when we were at, I think it was definitely one time, one of the times we went to Wonderland, we were just talking, either waiting for a ride or waiting to go to the next thing. And we were just talking about like, hey, do you, like when you have to, like, when it's a rough one, do you take your shirt off? And everyone was like, yeah. And still to this day, if it's like everybody has to do that. Like you have to like, because you're interacting your shirt. Exactly. Yeah. You gotta
what if I flex too hard in my shirt ribs, you know?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, when I get back in shape, I could do that for sure, bro. I'm just when I'm back in shape and stuff. I'm gonna stop swearing.
I don't even care if I'm in. I don't care if I'm in shape. If it's a bad one, if it's a really bad one, everything might come off. You know. Yeah.
I've done that too. I've done that too. Well, here's the bowel movement section again. There was this is
sometimes everything, you know, you gotta be one with nature. The clothes are not nature. You just gotta strip it all off and just
take everything off. Like not even like around the ankles. Sometimes it has to be like fully.
Everything's gonna be off, you know.
Fully
you gotta
off.
just be one with nature.
Fully off. So you could fully. And I'm lactose intolerant. Sometimes I'm fighting, bro. It's bad, bro. Sometimes even with the pills, like I had a pizza last night and I thought it was good. And then my stomach was like, nah, get back up there. I was like, okay. I'm going back. But so like this is what I'm saying. It's a TMI. So you may want to skip ahead if you're kind of like, ugh. But like, have you ever like, has water come out there?
Like, isn't that like diarrhea? Isn't that normal?
No, but like more than diarrhea, because like diarrhea is a thing, but I think it's just like where it just feels like water shooting out. Like
yeah.
Like
I think everyone has had that.
I think it was one time where I had, because I remember as an adult, I had food poisoning and like threw up like crazy. But I think also another time, like I don't know if it's food poisoning or just reacting to the food bad, where it just comes out like a liquid. I'm just like, that's not supposed to come out there. It's not, liquid's not supposed to come from there. It's not good. It's not a good time.
Yeah.
It's bad. But I remember that conversation. I don't know if I want to go into the other conversation we had, because like that's more of like a personal guy thing. That got
I don't remember, but okay. Yeah.
No, I'll say it because you don't remember. It's where no, I don't want to say it. I was gonna say it, but I was like, I don't want to say it. It's the smelling one.
The listeners, man.
Oh, that's true. The smelling one. If you ever like touched it and it smelled. Not poop.
Yeah, no, I think I lost you there. You're gonna have to
clarify. No, your balls wet when you smell it. We had that conversation too when we were talking about the and then like everybody was like, yeah, we all do it.
Yeah, I was kind of worried to answer because I was kind of worried about what the norm was, but yeah, everyone does it.
Oh, don't you try to backpedal all of it now. Don't you try to backpedal it. You were there during that conversation.
I can't remember, man. I don't know how you remember these conversations.
I remember because those ones are so like, there's certain things I don't remember at all. But like sometimes if whatever, but I think that's everybody. If like something triggers another memory, then it just flows back. But that stuff I never forgot. Because like that stuff was so joked, and it's just like still to this day where we'll joke about it, where like you have to take your shirt off for like a crazy
yeah, that's normal. That's like a normal practice, man.
Yeah, but I was just like, when Tejas sent that, I was just saying in the group chat, it was just like, I love when the internet does that, where you just realize we're all like kind of like the same person. Like we all kind of like everybody kind of does the same stuff. Like there's certain things you be like, I thought I was the only person that did that or experienced that. Like someone like I don't know if it was like a few years back, but when they described like what hitting your elbow feels like, and they put like the static, like the black and white for your elbow and your arm.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's they described it perfectly. I'm like, oh, so everybody kind of experiences certain things a certain way or does the same weird stuff. And I'm just like, I like that. It brings us together. the togetherness stuff of the
Yeah,
internet.
I don't know, man. When we were kids and we didn't have that access, you're just like, man, am I weird? But I know everyone's weird now. That's why I'm not
Everyone's
scared.
weird. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's weird. That's the thing. And it's beautiful, man. Everybody's weird.
Yeah.
Everybody's weird.
Dude. So I just remembered something from.
Mm,
So when you were in grade 8 and were going to high school, were you scared
yeah.
because we were jumping from? Okay, I was terrified. People, I don't know. So I had cousins that were a year older than me. I
Yeah.
had cousins that were years younger than me. We all went to the same school.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
going into high school, people kept telling me that the the grade 9s are gonna get initiated to get
Yeah.
into high school. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Like, are they gonna beat me up? And I remember, I don't know. I guess maybe because I was with you guys, I was less scared.
Yeah.
But I was just like, damn, I'm gonna get destroyed. Then I also
No,
remembered I have cousins who are older, so like they're not gonna do anything crazy.
but I
Um,
remember because like in grade 7 we would be friends of the kids above us, like in grade 8 too, right?
yeah,
Like not all of them, but like some of them. And then so like some of them either lived on my street or like lived nearby, so you would catch them like when you're walking home or whatever, or just in passing. And they would tell you stories. And I think somebody literally told me they got initiated, but like I never got like did you didn't get initiated in high school? I only knew what that word was because of like TV shows. Cuz that was like a whole like I guess storyline or thing that came up in TV shows where kids like the kids coming in would get initiated, but I never experienced that at all. Like, and I don't
yeah, I
even
don't
think
know.
like I think it was more like, hey, people would make jokes at you, but like that's just normal, right? It's just like that
We
doesn't do
make jokes
anything.
at each other anyways. Like it
Exactly,
didn't bother us at that point. We were so used to it.
exactly,
I was just
exactly. So
worried
it's
like
just like
someone's gonna like give me like a wet willy or some shit like that. Put my head in the
no,
toilet. Like what the
exactly, or
fuck?
swirly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we all thought would happen, but that never ever happened. No, instead we had like um wars between clothing brands. With kids that had different
Oh yeah, I remember that.
like
Not even like big name clothing brands. It
no, it's
was
the
a
kids started clothing brands. Yeah, homegrown
homegrown local clothing brands.
clothing brands.
Which you know what? Now that I think about it, I kudos to them, man. They did a
Entrepreneurs, man,
business.
from young
Yeah, like these days, if they
in
use
high
that the
school.
skills, yeah,
Yeah,
big money, man. Big money. Good for them, man. Even
that's
though
what I'm
we
saying,
roasted
man.
the shit out of them in the past.
I
Yeah.
was just like, why are we fighting over a clothes brand? Like what? Why are they beefing? Like
Yeah, man. Our
oh,
school is weird. There was a lot of beef between the freaking Catholic side too. Like
oh yeah.
yeah.
Remember, oh now see stuff is coming like at like closer to the end. Stuff is coming. Remember the lockdown?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because
That was
oh that I remember that was like grade 11,
yeah.
and what
I
happened
remember
was
what
like
class I was in too cuz I was
yeah, I definitely wasn't in the class with you. I was, but it was Miss McDonald. It was like a business class where I think it was international business, and the Catholic school, some kid, because we heard different stories as it was happening, and we got stuck there like after school because it was literally last period, and we got stuck after. So we were hearing different stories, like people were checking their phones to see what was going on. So basically, a kid in a portable in the Catholic side, because our schools were connected, the public school and the Catholic school were joined by the cafeteria. They had like a weapon on them. So at first we heard like I heard they had a knife, I heard they had a gun, and they were holding up the class. And so we were stuck in there like what's going on? And SWAT
yeah.
came and like had to like enter the school, but apparently he just had a
That was
BB
a knife.
gun.
Oh, okay.
No, he had a BB gun in his backpack in the locker room inside the school. It wasn't
Oh,
even
what
on
the
him. So I think it got out, and so then someone went into panic or whatever it was, and then the police were called, and then we were locked down after school. But I remember I think my dad like rushed home from work because there were like
Oh
parents were
shit.
rushing home because like it was all over the news. And I remember like the news was literally outside as we were walking home.
Oh
It was just
shit.
like,
I don't think my
yeah.
parents even knew. They were just out and about doing their day at work.
You had a good day
So
at school?
I think that was that was probably one of the situations where I wish I had data on my phone, like my phone plan.
Yeah.
Because then I wasn't able to keep up with anything. I was just there's no Wi-Fi at school because this is before the age of Wi-Fi. They didn't even let us have phones out. I guess like
You
this
know,
was
kids right now could have phones on and stuff.
yeah, I
The
know. We
Wi-Fi,
had
I'm
to
like, what
hide.
the
We had to
heck?
be like super secret and shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hiding our stuff even in the hallways, which was like, why? Why, you
Yeah.
know?
They were so strict about it, and now they're just like, we can't stop them.
Yeah.
We're addicted
It's
to our
part of their
phones too.
learning tools now too, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
You know, now I sound like an old man, but you know, like cursive is like a dead. Like I don't even think they make the kids do that anymore because they just have all the electronic stuff. Like I don't think, like my writing was not
Oh
legible.
yeah.
It was terrible. And now I don't think because I the last time I've had to write like the only time I'm writing my name out is either signing like a document, a paper document, or like signing a card for somebody,
I
like a
really
birthday.
like writing though. I like print. So I whenever I take notes, I like to do it with a pen and paper.
Mm.
I think it just lets me remember easier.
It's yeah, because like when
But
you're
it's so
it
much more
does, yeah.
convenient with a like a digital
Yeah.
notebook or something. Because like if I'm on my work laptop and I'm like, okay, I gotta make note of this, I have to find paper, or I could just open up like a notepad and just type it
Notepad,
in,
yeah.
and then I forget. I don't even look at that notepad. I like stickies. Stickies are great. You just put them in front of your monitor,
Oh yeah.
and you can never forget.
Well, no, no.
Locking away.
I use the notepad like it was a sticky, so I use it a lot. Like I always look to it for work. But yeah, I would like writing more if I could read it. My own writing. Like
Yeah,
my
your
writing's so
writing
bad.
is
Sometimes
something
I
else,
couldn't even
man.
read it myself. I remember like in well no like no I'm not gonna say it because that's for next episode. But yeah, I just
Yeah, your writing is something else, man. It was
it was so bad. It never it was just if I did cursive though, because I remember it was either grade 9 or late elementary school where I guess I didn't have access to a computer or it wasn't working. So I had to like write it on cursive. My cursive was always nice. I can't do it anymore because I could only do my name in cursive because I don't remember anything because I haven't done it. But
really.
I probably couldn't write all the letters out. You'd have to show
Yeah.
me first. But yeah, like everybody would roast my writing, and it never that was never a thing that changed. It was always. I think now it's even worse because I just don't do it anymore. Like when I write stuff out, I have to like if I do capital letters, it's more legible.
You write the way you write, like the directions and everything, it's just like opposite, and it's just illogical when you see it happen. You're like, why do you do it that way when like
Because
it's easier?
I was ambidextrous as a kid, and for whatever reason it stopped. And then I write with my right hand like a left-handed person. That's what happened. Like I used to be able to do both hands, and it just stopped. And then for whatever reason, I write. Everybody comments on it when they look at me write. They're like, "What are you doing?" Like I don't write like
Yeah,
that. I'm
like
just
the
like, yeah,
yeah, it was just weird because I was like, wait, why do you do it this way? Like, yeah, and that's why your writing is like partially illegible. Like, can't read that thing.
you can't read it. It's so bad. Well, yeah, that's how we met. Yeah, in elementary
Well,
school.
I guess that's more like how we met and kind of some of the memories we've
Memories.
shared together.
Yeah, yeah,
From I like the time we met to the end of high school. Um, yeah, so that would have been my first 6, 7 years, give or take.
yeah.
We knew each other.
Yeah, first six, because the two elementary and then high school.
Yeah, yeah.
First years, 6 years. Yeah. So yeah, next episode we'll probably go how we met again. Right? I think that's how we met again. Because there's stuff we'll talk about in the next episode. But I guess for the questions would be tell us either how you remember us, like meeting us, if you know us, or um how you met your friend that you've had for a long time. Maybe that, or like that stuff like that, like friend you had for like 10 years, 15 years, like us, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, or you know what? You can share something that you think you do is weird, and we'll confirm whether or
Yes.
not it's weird. I think
Yes,
that'll be
that too. No, that's a better
Well,
one. That's
yeah.
a better one. Tell us what you do is weird. But yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, bro. Click
Yeah,
with
and
all
follow
these
us on
videos.
our Instagram and our TikTok. Dante
Yes,
has gone ahead and launched both of those. Yeah, so
yes,
he'll post some clips from each episode, so you guys can
yes.
get a little bit into it.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So the links to that and the Twitter too, but like Twitter's kind of like I think you were mentioning Twitter's kind of dead ish.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
use it
know.
too much, but yeah,
Yeah,
feels
like
like the
I
algorithm is a lot better on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah,
yes, the algorithm is definitely better on Instagram and TikTok. But yes, but like the links for them will be down below. But yes, please follow us there too. And then yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And yes, thanks so much for watching. But this has been another episode of On the Ledge with Dante and Ricky. I'm Dante.
and I'm Ricky. Peace out, guys.
Peace.